Well, this is the Avon River. Oh, Stu, you wanted to see that. Stewie Appleseed. Weeping Willow Man. Oaks and willows. Oh, there's the houses there. That's better wide angle. And there's a swan. This is the Avon. The Avon coming through Salisbury. No, there's a bird going back to its nest. Maybe I should follow it and see where it's going. He's going. A fairly old corner. Across from the poultry cross. Now I'll have to find out what that is. Well, Thomas O. and Stuart and Tasha William Golding, schoolmaster here. Lord of the Rings. Here's the school, Bishop Wordsworth School. Now I just thought he was a great writer. He had to have a real. Well, that's not bad. When I was last here 30 years ago, the entire building was completely covered with scaffolding. So either they're just finishing it or it's a whole new restoration of something else. Now this is a good use of the video because if I get too far back, it'll be too wide. But I can't get tall enough to catch the spire in the background. But there you go. What an incredible model of Salisbury and the workmen in the 1300s. Built on 4 feet of large stone gravel laid down by the Avon over the millennia. 4 feet of gravel. No wonder it's constantly needing repair. Yeah, quite a master of engineering, but I really think that that Jesus guy would be shocked at the amount of labor that went into doing this kind of stuff when you could have been taking care of people. Sorry. But then there's the Catholic Church, who own 4 square city blocks of Montreal. That used to be a nunnery or convent to teach teachers, but it's nothing now but a white cat, black cat, cat, cathedral cat. This is the cloister at St. Paul's. And I just had a lady take me for a tour all by myself. Some old English lady and tea. What kind of clouds are those racing by? I guess that was 2 o'clock. Show you the size of this organ here. Guide told me. Oh, that's not in focus. It's having a hard time. Okay, now here's what the guide said. You see the green chalice on the left, near the top as I'm framing it. And then there is 1 drop of blood coming in there. And the hand of Christ reaching out to the cross. And on the right side, about halfway down, there is a yellow and gold chalice with 2 drops of blood coming from his other hand. You're looking down on Jesus on the cross. His face is looking up to God. His head thrown back. It's looking down from above the cross. Now, it's kind of interesting that this was dedicated by Yehudi Menuhin, who played a concert here. The whole window is dedicated to Amnesty International. You see the faces there that are lost in the artwork. Lost is the key. Lost. Here's the typical 17th century glass. And here is the new, more modern glass from 1990. And again, from the 1800s. Here's an interesting one, the laying of the foundation stone. I'm going to zoom in a minute on the center top. See the triangle tripod there? I'm going to zoom in and show you something now. Right in the center of the frame, you'll see a cat. So every church has to have a cat. I guess to catch the mice. I only learned that from Rutherford, Sarum, about this cathedral. Here's a project for Heather. Maybe it's too late. Get a memorial plaque to the organists. There you go. Of course, it'd be nice to get those tiles put in somewhere before they crumble to dust. Oh well, just let them crumble. Not sure what's going on here, but there's a convention of some kind on the Avon. Well, there's 5 rivers that come in here, and this is just one of them. And below Salisbury, they come out as the big Avon that flows down to the Solent and smack into the island. Hey kids, how about a tree fort right near the water? Wouldn't that be cool? I'd have a swing rope. Boom. I left the B&B and walked west to the river. One of them, the middle river. 5 rivers converge on Salisbury. And I'm walking all the way into town for an 11:15 tour of the tower. Stew. Lots of willow trees. You'll probably tell me these are different than weeping willow. You know them better than I do. But Why? Because they have water, and they can. It's like these guys are sending Morse code. I'm thinking it's squirrels, not birds. Yeah, squirrels. Yeah, Morse code. Maybe they're the guards. One on either side. Or maybe they're mating. Mating call. Wandered into this cricket old church with some great wood carvings. I noticed a board saying, "Read these articles." I did. "Be informed." I am. "Have an opinion." I do, and I did. And when I came back the next day, it was still there. Wonder how long before noticed and taken down. Two smaller streams feed this stream farther up, and then this large stream joins with the one on the left of me to form the last part of the Avon that flows down to the coast. And there is the other one. This gathers, this one has 2 coming into it. The other one has 3, yes, on the map. So that makes 5. But this is not the Avon, of course, it's up at Stratford. That's a totally different Avon that runs into the Thames. Well, Uncle Alf would be blown away by these Russian olives. You can't see it probably, but they're very silvery color. Unbelievable. I've never seen any that big myself. And they are just to the west of the cathedral. Where I'm going for my tour of the tower, just to see the construction, not to get closer to God or anything. 404 feet above the ground, although I don't think you can get up that high, because then you'd be sitting on top. Probably more like 360. Imagine some guy some guys, I don't know, how long would that take? A week to carve something like that? And then they take it out and replace it, and it becomes a road. Our 70-year-old volunteer guide on this £4.50 tower tour was so keen and had an inquiring class, so she kept us in session for an extra half hour.
Well, here we are high up in the Salisbury Cathedral. Apparently most of this was built by shipwrights, guys who knew how to put wood together. High up here in the tower of the Salisbury Cathedral.